What's up, everybody? Hashtag 40 Acre Addicts. Been a while, but we're back at it. Man, it's been probably a month and a half since we dropped a video.
Ooh.
Gone ahead and make up for that tonight. Had a lot of extra darn it. Had extra stuff we had to go take care of. So had to take a pause a little bit, backtrack after the bowl game, and regroup. And today we're gonna let Henry lead off for the majority of this, and talk some Texas ball like always.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about first? Where you want to go first?
Man,
Name a topic.
let's start with who's leaving.
Who's
and
leaving?
and how that's going to impact in any kind of way, or if it's going to be,
Okay. DeMarvion and Jameson. Coburn. Ojimo. Okay, you want me to do first and last names? More Ojimo, Keandre Coburn.
You don't got to do last names. Everybody knows who everybody is.
Okay. So that right there is what? 4? Right off the jump, off the D. DeMarvion Overshown, Deshaun Jameson. Oh, Anthony Cook. Moro Ojimo, Keandre Coburn.
Ovi
Gofu transferred, that's right.
Yeah.
LSU. I mean, we lost a lot, honestly. But what we're bringing in, what we brought in already, the safety, we brought in a safety from Arkansas, Jaden Catalon. And he's All-American, SEC, champ. He just had injury prone or whatever. Yeah. So if he could stay healthy, that's Cook's replacement. And then you still got Jaron Thompson right there beside him. And then Ryan Watts got one side, and then that they brought in a Gavin Holmes from where was he from? I forget where he was from. But he's a cornerback, supposed to be good. So he should be solid. Plus all the youngsters that are back there. We got so many, there's too many to name. My goodness. And then Overshown's replacement, I mean, we got Anthony Hill in. Jeff Choate had a season like a recruiting season like Coach Flood did last year. Like he brought in a haul.
You said Gavin Holmes was transfer, right?
Yep.
He came from Wake Forest.
Wake Forest, that's who it was. Yep.
Wake Forest is a good school.
And then that's it for the defense. Huh?
So you skipped that one quick.
I haven't.
Didn't ask.
Honestly, I haven't researched him because all the youngsters that I'm so excited, to see, the Terrence Brooks, the Jade Barron played outstanding last year. Like there's so many, Michael, whatever. Like we got a lot. Like Sark and his crew, top-notch recruiters. They went from number 5 last year to number 3 this year. Like top-notch recruiting. If he could get it together, like on the field, at least we didn't lose second half games this year. Not like the first season.
I think honestly, and then this is not no props to Sarkisian, but in a way it is. But I'm not giving him props. But what Sarkisian's doing is exactly how it's supposed to be done back in the day. That's how it's supposed to. You slowly progress, you slowly get better. The recruits are coming, everything's becoming extraordinary, honestly, in recruiting and transfer, regardless of the losses. But in this time and day, you got all kinds of coaches doing it in year one. You got freaking who at TCU. Should have got him. We didn't, but Sonny Dykes. You got Lincoln Riley doing good in year one. You got Brian, darn it, LSU's head coach. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Kelly Brian.
Kelly.
Yeah.
I mean, this has got to be the year. It has to be. As long as our defense can hold up, because like I said, we lost 5 starters, like good starters, and they did bring in some good people, and they've been bringing in youngsters since day one. So hopefully a couple of them step up, and we'll be better than we were maybe last year. But the offense, what I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Super excited about. Whew. If we get Isaiah Nair back, even at like a 90%, we brought in A.D. Mitchell from Georgia, a proven national champ that's caught touchdowns in national championships. How are you kidding me? Are you kidding
me? I went and watched all his highlights the second we got him. It was just, oh man. If that don't bring the national and playoff mentality into the other players, into the locker room, then nothing else will. You got to have stuff like that. Well, I can say with one other player with this scenario, but he didn't start for the national championship. He didn't play in the playoffs and all that other stuff. This man played in those games, and that was LSU's boy. What was his name again? From LSU, we got for 1 year. Ray Thornton. And Ray Thornton burned off. It wasn't no loss. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing at LSU. Didn't do nothing when he came here, really. He did something at Georgia. And when he comes here, and it is what it is.
It's amazing to think of the combinations you can have with these 4 names: Isaiah Nair, A.D. Mitchell, Jordan Whittington, Xavier Worthy. And then you throw J.T. Sanders in the mix.
Darren Thompson.
And that's a safety. But these
Darren
5
not a safety. The receiver.
Brendan Thompson.
Darn it. Why did I say Darren? I don't know why I'm saying
yeah,
Darren.
But these 5 could potentially be on the field at the same time. Who would stop that? Xavier Worthy, Jordan Whittington, A.D. Mitchell, Isaiah Nair, 4 wideouts, and then J.T. Sanders is tight end. Come on, bring it. You don't think we're going to see a little bit of that against Alabama? Come on.
When it comes to the playoffs, I'm worried about Georgia. Regular season, it's just Alabama. And you're right about that because Alabama, man, is the only one that could have the defense to do it, but I don't think they're going to have it.
So are you kidding me? Our freshman left tackle held their senior all-star everything first-round draft pick, Will Anderson, to nothing as a freshman. You tell me he's not bigger, faster, stronger, and smarter this year, Kelvin Banks? Yeah. Nobody. Quinn ain't got to worry about that side of him.
Trust me, when his draft day comes, they're going to be putting money in his bank. They're going to get probably one of the biggest deals of lineman history.
If his career is like everybody thinks it is, he should have a statue. He should get a statue, bro.
I mean,
That
what
man is a
freshman
monster.
lineman gets no sacks in a whole season? None. A freshman with no. How does he not win the Lineman of the Year award? How do you
A
not just be like,
freshman.
look, I'm sorry, all you seniors, but we looked at y'all's stats when y'all was freshmen and none of y'all even playing. Just gonna give it to him
Freshman.
every year. I mean, just no big deal because next year I bet you he's runner up.
He's what do you man? He's going to be a monster this year. A monster. I am so excited about our offensive line, honestly, this year. Super excited. And it's been a long time since we've been able to say anything close to that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we've got some monsters. Monsters.
And then this is the year that they're finally going to be utilized to their full potential from that draft.
It's year 3 under Coach Flood.
Yeah.
They're finna be top notch, bro. Look what he did to Christian Jones.
Oh, yeah. No
Look,
shit.
look what he did to Tom Herman. Couldn't do anything with Christian Jones.
I was going to ask about Jake Majors.
He's our starter. He'll be our captain.
He didn't try to transfer out. He didn't go nowhere. He didn't try to declare for the
No,
draft.
heck no. Heck
Okay.
no.
I know
It,
a lot of stuff can happen in now and December 29th, and I ain't really caught up with other than the playoffs, the bowl games, New Year's Six, and national
yeah.
championship. Yeah,
All right, so on offense, we got the receivers and JT Sanders pretty much covered. They're going to be amazing. I can't wait for this. This might be the year that Quinn breaks some passing single season records at Texas.
With the
And then
line,
with the
yes.
line, with the
Receivers,
receivers,
the backs, I have great confidence in Brooks off the rip.
yeah, yeah.
Other than that, I'm a little not nervous, but just curious. It wasn't as confident as 2022 was going in with the back room. Put it that way. Last year, we knew best running back room in the country. This year, I wouldn't say the best in the country.
No, not yet, absolutely. But I'll throw this out there. Cedric Baxter, that was the 5-star recruit, is 6'2", 215.
Oh,
He's a man child. And he's
that's
fast and quick and twitchy.
getting close to like Chris Warren's size. Remember how big Chris Warren was?
Dude's big.
Guess what? Still playing in the NFL. And Chris Warren doesn't get enough recognition as a Texas running back. He didn't really
remember
have
that? He had a 90-yarder at
90
one point.
yard. Yeah.
He ran over all 11 guys.
A monster.
Yeah, that one play was his Texas career. Shit, that one.
And then he went to the NFL and still playing. I believe he's with the Raiders.
I wouldn't have a clue. But yeah, man, I think our offense could break records this year, man. Honestly, I think they slumped last year. I think they feel a little bit embarrassed of how they played, and I think it's going to be different. I think it's going to be different. Oh, and we didn't even talk about Arch Manning, bro. Like,
he's been with the Raiders 5 years.
Oh wow.
5 years with the Raiders. But yeah, Arch Manning, man.
Yeah.
I got to watch just a few the other day of the highlight videos on Instagram. I did not see Arch. Got to see Quinn pulling some chains. Got to see a lot of the defense. Didn't see much of the receivers. But like I said, I was only able to hop on for a second. And it was me trying to get back into the flow of everything because 2023, here we are.
Yeah, you know why I love this time of Texas football, this little off-season time? You know what my favorite thing is? And it hasn't been just the last couple years, it has been. the tour. This is the part of the year where we get the Tory Becton motivational speeches. You know what I mean? Like every year he's posted a couple around this time in the winter, beginning of spring. Like I can't wait. They're awesome.
I can't
His
wait.
voice is.
You believe it's already like God? Spring games for us just it makes us feel old because they're making the years fly. It feels like spring games, our river trips, the regular season games. Man, it makes the years fly.
Yeah.
I mean, it throws back to Ezekiel almost said Ezekiel. Deshaun Elliott been in the league since 2017.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh, 2018. His last year with us was 2017. 2018. But yeah, he done played a whole I think 4+ years at Baltimore. Now he plays for the Lions. Time go by.
Quick.
Yeah, freaking. I think though on the offense with the running back, if we can just get one new guy, which like we said, Brooks will probably start off the season at least as that guy as of now, because still a whole year to go till season starts. But probably safe to say right now that he'd be the main one to put in your thoughts as a starter. And
Absolutely. I'm excited to see him carry a full game. Like
yeah,
we didn't get to really see him carry that bowl game. Sark didn't really run him. He ran Keelan.
yeah,
And I want him to break Jonathan Brooks out, tell you the truth. Like every time that dude touches the ball, like not every time, but when he gets his chances, what has he done? Broke some long effing runs. I like him. I'm excited about him. I want him to play a full freaking game.
the only downfall to the last 2 seasons, man, was the no bowl games. No bowl
For
games, y'all.
Bashan and Roshan and Demo and
All those guys.
Keandre. Yeah, that sucks for them. Believe me, we wanted it.
Go ahead.
If we as fans could have got what we wanted, we'd have won championship 2 years ago.
Yeah. And we would have won it in the Herman area.
Yeah, like after Casey Thompson. After Casey Thompson threw for 4 touchdowns in a half of football, like, yeah, we thought we were going to win championship next year. Oops. That was just a gotcha.
When this season starts, it's going to be fun to be able to, it's getting to that point, and there's no copyrighting in this either. But it's getting to the point to where we're finna be here in just a month or two, 3 months. We're finna be already 2 years of this channel, and darn, I had a brain fart. Poof. But no, we're about 2 years of this channel, and this season's about to start, and we're finna be able to have our own flashback videos of past videos to where if we bring something up, we can pop up the video of exactly what we're talking about when we were talking about it. Old predictions, etc. I mean, couldn't do that before when we only had a couple months of back video. But shit, 2 years is a long time gap for this channel.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. And by the way, all y'all, that's 2 years of us asking y'all to hit that like and subscribe. So please do that. We've been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We offer gloves. We offer gear. Please subscribe. Just help a brother out.
Still got the gloves, baby.
Still got the mullets. Both of us got the mullets. I mean, what do you want? What do you want from us? We do
I ain't
this.
got no mullet. Don't tell people I have a mullet.
Hey, he's got a Viking version of a mullet. Don't let him lie to you. Look at his damn hair. You can see it from here. It's a mullet.
That's
Mullet
not a
man.
mullet.
Mine's technically not a mullet either anymore.
Not a mullet.
I gotta. Oh, that's what I'm honestly gonna wait for is right before spring game. I'll go ahead and chop the sides back off, and I'll trim down the top. But I ain't touching my locks. Didn't even know I had locks. Should have knew when Cameron used to have them. Cameron used to have them long ass locks, damn near to his butt.
I know it.
Yeah.
What's crazy is Memphis' hair used to be straight. You remember that?
Yeah.
And have you seen it now?
He's growing it back out.
Yeah, it's real curly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy how that can happen sometimes. It's also how you take care of your hair and you treat your hair. You can make your hair straight as hell by just brushing it straight using particular type of hair products. But so you should check his hair products, see what he's using, see if he's using some mousse curl and stuff like that. Make them locks show up more. Make his hair like got a perm or something going on. His hair still blonde?
Yeah. Okay, so along with everything we've talked about on the offense, along with everything else we talked about on offense, we still didn't talk about Jonte Cook, Brandon Thompson, Xavion Red, AC Kane, Keelan Robinson. We really didn't talk about him. Like, there's still so many hidden gems that, Sark's building, like you said, Sark's building something that could be super great if he get his crap together during the games. Because
the talent's there. Talent's been there.
And
everybody knows it.
Everybody.
All is that simple little bit. You know what I mean? That big elephant in the room of all the Longhorn Nation. That's what we need removed. It's been some room that's been stopping us from being Texas again, back in our day.
And this is the year to take it to Alabama at their home field. You know what I mean? Like, freshman quarterback, they lost like 6 people on their defense. Granted, they got 5 stars, sitting on deck, but we got a Kelvin Banks, my boy. We got a Kelvin Banks. And a 17th year Christian Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
17th year Christian Jones. That's only 38 years old.
The outsides of the line are gonna be fantastic. And if one of them gets hurt, God forbid, knock on wood, but I mean, if something happens, Cam Williams is ready to come in, and he's bigger than both of them. So, this right there goes to show Sark's building, like, he could be building a dynasty, man. Like, where you got to wait your turn, bro, because there's good people ahead of you.
That's the truth, man. You gotta, and even the older guys are the ones who mainly really got to take into play because it's that next, not next man up mentality. It's the best man plays, not the oldest man kind of,
Yeah, absolutely.
Freshman then he's better than you, he's playing. The old Warren Moon and Dwayne Johnson story. Dwayne Johnson was coming in that senior year, thought he was finna be hot, had a great career. Here comes old freshman Warren Moon. Took that spot. Born Sap. I was like, damn. I'm over here sounding like that dude off the waterboard. He's like, I ain't never seen no defense player play like that since Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. Joe Montana. Heck yeah.
That sounds like me right about now.
Classic.
Damn it, Bobby. Yeah.
Can't take you nowhere, Steven.
Can't take you nowhere. Feed to the Gators, boys.
Read a book.
Hey, motherfucker. You know,
stop coloring on me. Read it.
I'll read, motherfucker.
Stop.
And I don't care what nobody say. Tom Clancy are hard books to read.
Yeah, you tell us.
That's a grade senior in college, motherfucker. Yeah.
That's awesome.